So just
Oh, the intro. I forgot the intro. I see. No. Today we're making white chocolate bark for Valentine's Day. A super easy and delicious treat you are going to love. So what's white chocolate anyway? Is it really chocolate? Unfortunately it is. Unfortunately for me, of course, because I don't like working with it. But today I have to work with white chocolate. And let me tell you, I am terrified. Let me tell you why. And so it was right after culinary school, and I got a job for Wolfgang Puck TV show. And so the show was all about chocolate. And I had to cut white chocolate. And Wolfgang Puck standing right next to me, so I'm like super nervous. And so I'm cutting the chocolate and I cut my finger. And I can see the blood, but I'm like trying to hide it, you know. And the blood just kept coming, and the chocolate started to turn pink and pinkier and pinkish, and it was like a bloodbath. It was like a Sharknado movie. Are you even listening to me? White chocolate is a combination of sugar, milk powder, and cocoa butter. And it comes in many forms. The best thing that you can do is buy good quality white chocolate. And what I mean by that is these little meltables are great for not a bark, let's say, because it's just sugar, a lot of sugar. Now, if you love a lot of sugar, that's up to you, just do it. What I would recommend is to get good quality chocolate, and that doesn't mean you have to get the most expensive on the market, like Valrhona, which, yes, I like, but cost a fortune. Some very good options that you can get just from the supermarket is Ghirardelli. This comes in chocolate chips, and they're quite tasty. Or you can get chocolate bars, like Lindt. Again, I'm not getting paid for advertising any of these products. These are just products that I really use at home. So to make the bark, really, you're just decorating a piece of white chocolate, so it's like a white canvas, and you can do really literally whatever you want. So now let's talk about the rest of the ingredients that you need to make Valentine's bark. I'm gonna use some pink chocolate melts, which, again, they're full of sugar and they're delicious and pink. We are gonna use some candy hearts. These have little messages like flirt. I don't know, my husband got them, so I think he just got inspired by me. And just to call it healthy, we are going to add some dry strawberries, which I think I'm going to cut in smaller pieces, just with my fingers, because I don't wanna have like a ginormous chunk of strawberry on my bark. Then we got some sprinkles. Again, you can use anything you want, one thing, two things, three things, whatever you want. And obviously some M&Ms, because who doesn't like that? So now the next thing I'm gonna do is melt the chocolate. Okay, now that our chocolate is creamy and rich and delicious, we are going to pour it on the sheet pan. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because we are going to use an offset spatula to smooth it out. Now, when you're working with chocolate, you want to work quickly, because the chocolate, especially white chocolate for some reason, cools very quickly, especially if you're doing a thin layer like we're doing. Now with this spatula, we're just gonna spread it the best we can. It doesn't have to be perfect. We are going to cover it with candy. Now, I don't want to do it too thin either, because I wanted to have a little, you know, like bite and have some chocolate flavor, because otherwise it's going to taste just like a lot of candies on top. Next, we are going to add some pink chocolate, just to make a little swirl. Now you can use a toothpick or a skewer just to swirl it around. That's it. Now, one recommendation is don't go crazy with the pink, because one time I did it and it was like a bloodbath and it did not look good. Okay, next we're going to add our candies. Again, it doesn't have to be it can just be random. Then we're gonna do some sprinkles. These have little hearts in red and white. Some M&Ms. Oops, two together, that's okay. More sprinkles. Next, we're gonna add the freeze-dried strawberries. Now, this sometimes come in big pieces, and I just want like a little burst of like fruity taste of strawberries. It's a little, you know, tart and sweet. So I usually just cut them in smaller pieces. And that's it. You're done. See? Easy. Now we're going to let it sit. You can put it in the refrigerator, but when you put chocolate in the refrigerator, it actually kind of sweats. So I always just leave it out, and it just probably need a couple hours, maybe even an hour if you can wait, and you got it. That's it. That's all you have to do. And now the white chocolate has hardened, we just cut it into pieces or break it apart with your fingers, and we're done. Easy and delicious. Today we are making white chocolate bark for Valentine's Day. Super easy, delicious, and I'm going to be traumatized forever. Today we're gonna make Valentine's Day chocolate bark with white chocolate, which I hate. Oh my God.
Yeah, way to sell it.
So you can get something like Ghirardelli, and I cannot really say that word, but that's okay. You can get something like Ghirardelli. I cannot say that word to save my life. Ghirardelli. Ghirardelli. So you can get something like Ghirardelli and like 30 minutes interval. 30 minutes? Ooh, it will be dead. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna melt the microwave. Who is we? It's just me working. I don't get it. Okay, what was I supposed to say? If you don't have time to do anything because you're running out, blah, 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 blah. Great for teachers, for your lover,
Yeah.
your fiance. Today we're making white chocolate bark. I hope you like it. No? So today we're making white chocolate bark. And let me tell you, it's so easy. You're gonna be wanting to make it every day of the year. It's so stupid. Today we're making white, no, is it white? Some kind of bark.
Say the bark is now hard.